Hey everyone, it's Pie Flinger, and welcome to uh oh yeah, wholesome Sesame Street memes. This one is a series called Ernie and Bert Go to Africa, and to avoid getting a strike on my channel for violating the child safety guideline, I decided to exclude the third image. Now let's start off. While yes, eating cakes in front of starving Africans may be immortal, think of all the views I'll get from those human rights activists. See? Told you. Wholesome. Fun for the whole family. Bert and Ernie begin their flight to Africa. They live stream their voyage while singing songs about ethnic slurs about Africans to YouTube kids. Bert begins their safari in the deep African jungles. He begins to second guess his choice when the taxi tells him of the cannibalistic tribes that live there. Ernie, however, wants to find them as soon as they can. This kind of foreplay only happens in his dreams. Bert realizes his mistake of not bringing Bort to the trip to attract the cannibal tribes of the jungle. Hey Bert, why do I feel aroused when I'm alone in the jungle with you? Wholesome. Just straight up wholesomeness. As Bert and Ernie climb up the tall mountain of Kilimanjaro, Ernie looks downwards to see all the Africans he robbed, beaten, and mistreated. And he was gonna make Bert pay for it all. Oh, he's gonna kick him down. It's been 12 days since Ernie lost Bert in Africa. His death of being cannibalized by pygmies did not sit well, even if Ernie was the one who accidentally pushed Bert off a cliff in the middle of the pygmy camp. Life wouldn't quite be the same anymore. Ooh, and there's another one. It's with Ricky Gervais. Elmo was not expecting the lullaby to touch on Epstein's suicide. That's right. We got some quality, family-friendly content right here for everyone back at home. Elmo's mom collected and framed all the stuff he shoved up his ass and had to get surgically removed. Hey, it's Lady Gaga. Or, I forgot what her name was. Oh well. After leaving the street when he made his most racist outburst, Cookie Monster moves to a traveling circus where he would be put in the role of the bearded lady. Just straight up wholesomeness, man. Let me see if I could find an... Oh, here's one. The Count's unabashed racism isn't well received by two African American men. That's right. Cookie Monster gives his opinion on school desegregation. Don't. Oh. Man, these memes are teaching very valuable lessons. God tells Big Bird to commit racial genocide. Grover explains who he will shank tonight. You. What the fuck? Ernie said. Bert, we were play off you. You're going to Vietnam. Fuck no, Ernie. Fuck you, nigga, cunt, bitch ass. Bert beats the hell out of Ernie. Ah, man. Bert and Prairie Dawn can only watch in shock as Ernie and Grover reveal their newest work, a statue of Big Bird sculpted entirely out of dried cum. Sesame Street, helping kids grow smarter, stronger, and kinder. And fatter. Cookie Monster notices that the cue in his hand kinda looks like his tiny penis. Ernie pronounces the immigrant's home country like pizzeria. Ernie wakes up to Bert getting rid of his morning wood. With Martin Luther King Day coming, Big Bird tries his hardest to think of a way he can trick people into thinking that he doesn't hate non-whites. Elmo feels another bout of anal bleeding coming on. Telly proceeds to vomit and defecate into Oscar's car after eating a sandwich with expired cheese. Infuriated, Oscar decides to teach him a lesson and runs Telly over with his car. Pepe shows the sexual position he was in when he once had sex with 7 women at the same time. You know, I'm something of a pig fucker myself. I'm telling you, Bert, fuck around and find out is not a game you want to play in Appalachia. The nuclear option here is justified. The math is identical to Hiroshima. It took some time, but Ernie and Bert realized that the Coca-Cola they ordered was made with the original recipe. Big Bird and Snuffy look around to make sure no one suspects them of crop dusting the entire street. Oh my god. Maybe wholesome. Yeah, no, just wholesome. Just wholesome. Bert practices the karate moves he learned from Master Ming at the dojo next to the Hong Kong buffet. Grandpa's handwritten medical guide said that Bert's dick did indeed need sucking. Ernie shows Bert lemonparty.org for the first time. If you've seen it before, good for you. And for those that haven't and don't know what that is, do not look it up. You will be very disturbed. Reluctantly, the judge had to accept Kermit's defense that babies are just too cute. See? I told you. Wholesomeness. That's actual wholesomeness. Hang on. C is for the chink in the armor of the Global Health Network. As Ernie and Bert saw the horrific images of those who suffered on Matthias Big Bird Spinney's plantation, they began to reconsider their own jeers towards the world's non-whites. That is, until Bert quickly realized what he was thinking. Rosita wakes up for the 3rd day of her surprise vacation. She eats Doritos and Twinkies for breakfast and rushes off to school. When her teacher notices Rosita's lunchbox is again crammed with junk food, she has a hunch and asks about her parents. Receiving no clear answer, the cops are called. Rosita's parents are never found. Well, technically, their toes are found in the attic. Rosita gives a little kiss on Telly's cheek. Telly tears up. It was the first act of affection and kindness he experienced since his mom died when he was little. Oh, that's so heartfelt, man. So heartwarming. You see that, friends, is the whole reason I took you up this mountain. The holy grail of assholes. So plump, red, and juicy. It's like if the Sarlacc pit had a pulse. So who wants to finger it first? Slimy and his family look on in horror as Rosita begins grabbing them one by one and shoving them down her pants. Elmo thinks Rosita is supporting his new LGBT crisis center for Sesame Street, but Rosita is actually illustrating what color her piss has been over the past 7 days. Elmo gives in to his base urges and sinks his teeth into today's guest. Cookie Monster prepares to behead him for not eating halal. Halal? How do you pronounce that? Can someone comment below? Just sound it out. How do you say that word? Cookie Monster tried to stop Elmo from engaging in his cannibalistic cult activities, by decapitating him with a battle axe. Unfortunately, he missed and chopped off the head of Elmo's victim. Hot. Add a T and you're spot on, Elmo tells Rosita, knowing she fucked every penguin on Sesame Street the previous night. Yeah, that's even more spot on, actually. Okay. Anyway, that's enough for this mini-sode of looking at wholesome Sesame Street memes. I hope you all enjoyed. You know what the hell? Let's just. When Bert got to Africa, he tried to talk one-on-one with some of the kids. Turns out they didn't respond well to calling their parents skeletons and proceeding to eat food in front of them. Wholesome. Just straight up wholesomeness. Like I said, fun for the whole family. These are some of the ones that you could like read in a church and no one would have any qualms. None whatsoever. Where's the one where Elmo was on the piano? Oh man. Wait, no, that's not it. Ah, here it is. Cause your boyfriend's a bitch. He ain't shit. He can suck on my dick. I ain't with all that shit. Why he do you like this when you're home all alone while he out fucking around with them hoes? Elmo entered the overcrowded YouTube cover scene, courting controversy right away. This wholesomeness really warms my heart. But yeah, this is fun for family and friends of all sizes. So yeah, anyway though, thank you all for enjoying this mini-sode. I will do more. Because trust me, there are more wholesome Sesame Street memes that have been released over the years. And they're pretty spicy and wholesome. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Pie Flinger out.